Good afternoon, everybody. It's a great win. Texans versus the Patriots. A couple things before we get into the video. I was calling that we beat them by 40. We didn't quite beat them by 40. Ending score was 41-21. We definitely made a statement. So, if y'all see a lot of varsity jackets in Houston, man, y'all know why, man. The JV team has officially beat up the varsity team. And we officially the varsity squad now. So definitely great win for Houston, man. It's a historic win too, because we've never beaten them in New England. This was the first time in franchise history. So shout out to the Texans, man. Shout out to the coaching staff, man. Y'all understood the assignment and y'all executed it perfectly. So shout out to the team. It was a great start to the game. We got off. We scored 2 quick touchdowns. I think it was in our first 2 possessions. So that was really good. Welcome back, Joe Mixon. We definitely missed you, man. Definitely missed you. You had a great run, and it seems that we got away from that in the second quarter. We went real slow after those first 2 touchdowns, and we had a real questionable interception by CJ. The ball definitely, I would have said ball placement. What we could do and what we could look at over the film in the future is just, I would have thrown, not me, right? You better than I ever was. But my suggestion would be that throw it in the back of the end zone. If our guy can't get it, nobody can get it. And it was just unfortunate with the way the ball fell, and it was an interception. But we gotta do better on our ball placement, and you really good when it comes to ball placement, right? Last year you didn't have that many interceptions. Seems that you tallying up on the interceptions, man. But you had a good ratio today: 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. And I would have just liked it to be a clean up game kind of thing, and it's just make sure that we limit the mistakes, and we did. Another good week for our offensive line. Didn't see that many false starts. I did see a scary stat this week in this game that we are leading the league when it comes to offensive penalties. That is unacceptable, man. That's unacceptable. But we're doing a better job. And D'Amico, head coach of the Texans, he put some BTA action, belt to, you know what I'm saying. So definitely good job and improvement. Hope Laramie Tunsil feels better and he's able to play next week. But we got a lot of things to clean up. In the second quarter, we were sticking to the running game. But a critical piece of our offense is that play action. And I don't remember, there weren't any memorable play action plays. And right, everything's not going to be a home run play. I understand that. But in the third quarter, when we finally did get back to the play action, we got a touchdown, and that was a touchdown play. It just seems that a lot of our better plays come from play action, and we're some of the better play action passing teams. So we're one of the better play action passing teams in the NFL. I just saw in a stat that the Lions were probably the best, but we got to be top 5 because there's only good things that happen whenever we play play action, and that comes off the run. That comes off of those solid runs that we're doing. So we got to do more of that, man. We although he had a good game, we made it tough on him when we needed to. So shout out to the defensive line, man. What's the name? Will Anderson Jr. 3 sacks on the day. I think that was his career high in terms of sacks on the day, and he also led to an interception by that pass defense. So Will Anderson balled out today, man. 97, Mario Edwards Jr. balled out, man. Tackles for loss all over the field, man. He balled out. and Daniil Hunter with that critical sack and that fumble. The defensive line, man, they did their thing today. So player of the game goes the entire defensive line, with a special shout out to number 21. I'm not sure what his name is, but 21 on defense. He had an interception and he had a fumble recovery. That dude balled out today, man. So that was real good, man. Keep it up. Keep up that good momentum on the defensive end, because we need it next week for sure against the Packers. But it was definitely a good thing. Those people that I named had a good game. And now to say the name of the show, man. What's for the birds, right? What's for the birds is the secondary, man. We gotta be sticky. We gotta stick to our man, Stingley. You the leader on the secondary, man. I know we were missing a couple of players. Petrie had a good start, but we gave up too many yards to a rookie quarterback, and I don't want to say no-name receivers, because everybody's in the NFL, man. Everybody can have a good game, but it just we got to do better on our secondary, man. Because when we go against the Chiefs and we go against the Ravens, and I'm not saying that they're the best the Ravens aren't the best passing team, right? It's gonna be scary. It's gonna be scary whenever Derrick Henry he get the ball, but the Chiefs, we gotta guard people, man. We gotta guard people. We can't get where we need to go. And I also want to make a goal. The goal is this year, man, is to get into the AFC Championship game. This will be the first time in the history of the Texans organization that we are able to get into the AFC Championship game, and I think that's doable. I think that's a reasonable goal. We got to the second round last year, and that's where the Texans usually kind of fizzle out. We need to make a goal in order to get past it, and it's not good enough to get to the second round and lose again this year. We got to get to the AFC Championship game. That seemed like a reasonable goal. That way we could say we are distinctly at least top 2 in the AFC. So we got to push somebody to the side this year, man, and it's going to be either the Ravens or the Chiefs. So y'all decide who it's going to be. I'd like us to get to the Super Bowl and win it, of course. But just to have a reasonable goal, man, get into the AFC Championship game, that would be a significant step in the right direction for this franchise. So see you guys next week, man. Peace.